All right, so we are going to go ahead and solve complex quadratics. So remember, solving always deals with an equation, and so we actually need to get values for x's. All right, so the instructions, what are the solutions for the quadratic equation? And so I have this quadratic equation, and I need to go ahead and I need to solve for x. There are actually multiple ways of solving this equation specifically. And so what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to notice that this is actually a difference of squares, right? And so this is x times x would be x squared, and 7 times 7 would be 49. And I know one of them would need to be positive and one of them needs to be negative so that the middle term or the b term goes away. The other option is you could have rewrote this as x squared plus 0x minus 49 and then factored that using the box method or many other methods. Now, to solve quadratics, I'm going to use the zero product property, which says that if the product of two things is 0, then one of those two things equals 0. So either x plus 7 equals 0 or x minus 7 equals 0. So then I solve the equation. So this is x plus 7, so I'm going to go ahead and subtract 7 on both sides. X equals a negative 7. Here I'm going to go ahead and add 7 on both sides. And so x equals a positive 7. So either x equals negative 7 or x equals positive 7. Let's go ahead and do one more. So this doesn't have a multiple choice, but we'll do it anyways. What are the solutions for the quadratic equation? So we're solving this. And so two things that I notice. First of all, this says 2x squared plus 7x equals 4. And the only way that I know how to solve quadratics is by using the zero product property, which says that if a times b equals 0, then either a is 0 or b is 0. So my first step is actually going to be to subtract 4 on both sides so that 4 minus 4 is 0. This equation is set equal to 0. So this is my step 1. Get it set equal to 0. So I'm left with 2x squared plus 7x minus 4. And so now I need to factor this into two binomials so that I could set each binomial equal to 0. See that this is a complex quadratic. So I'm going to go ahead and factor it using the box method. First term, first box. Last term, last box. Then a times c goes in the t-chart, which is negative 8. So 1 and 8, 2 and 4. Looking for two that combine to give me a positive 7x. And so 1 and 8 will make positive 7x if 1 is a negative and 8 is a positive, because 8 minus 1 is 7. So negative 1x, positive 8x. Factor the GCF. Those both share a 2 and an x. These are both divisible by 1. I'll factor out the negative. These are both divisible by a 1x. Quick check. 1x times 2x is 2x squared. 1 times negative 1 is negative 1x. So 4 is divisible by, so 1 times 4 and 2 times 2. 8 is divisible by 1. 8 is also divisible by 2. 8 is also divisible by 4. I want the largest number, so I'm going to factor out the 4. So 2x minus 1 and x plus 4. So the zero product property says that if there are two things multiplied together and their product is 0, then either the first thing equals 0 or the second thing equals 0. Quickly solve each equation. I'm going to add 1 to both sides. 2x equals 1, and then I need to divide both by 2, so x equals 1/2, or subtract 4 on both sides, x equals a -4. Okay?